If you have seen my previous video, now you will know that we have macros enabled in our Excel sheet. Now let's go through a specific use case of using a macro. Over here, what you see is an Excel file. It basically gives me the revenue for each of the customer ID and customer name. Now, what I want to do over here is I want to create a macro wherein, let's say, I click a button and it will highlight the cells that are over, let's say, 1000, highlight them as yellow. Now, you may ask yourself, why can't we do this using conditional formatting? And you're totally right. But for my use case, I not only want to highlight it yellow, I also want to make it bold and I also want to underline it. And you will see in my next video, I actually want to take the data and also put that into another tab called VIP customers. But that's for our next video. So in this one, let's go ahead and see how this works. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go to my Copilot, and what I write over here is create an Excel macro for me where I highlight a range of cells, and for each cell, if the value is greater than 1000, it highlights the cell yellow, makes it bold, and makes it underline. So let's just go ahead and see what Copilot suggests us. Okay, the nice thing about it is that Copilot for Microsoft 365 will not only give me the exact code, but also tell me how to actually use it as well, right? So let's just go ahead and copy this code over here. And basically, we can follow these steps over here to use this code in our Excel, all right? So let's just go to our Excel and press Alt F11, all right? And then we can basically paste our code over here. And the good part is that it also provides the macro name over here, which can be easily recognized. So let me just go back to my Excel. And what I can do is highlight these cells and click on macros. And the macro name is available over here. I can click on run and then click on OK. All right, so it basically does what we wanted it to do, right? Now, the nice thing about this is that we can keep it going and we can keep refining it. So clearly, 1000 threshold is not that much. So let me instead make it 2000 instead, right? So we can go ahead and put our additional prompt over here and basically say that additionally, the macro should highlight cells over the 2000 as red and make it bold and make it underlined, right? So click on send. All right. So again, we got our code over here. We can copy our code and we can go to our macros and we can go to a macro and basically paste it over here, right? And now if I go to my Excel and click on macros and then click on run. Okay, so it has basically highlighted all the values that are above 2000, made it red and also underlined them, right? So you can use Copilot for Microsoft 365 since now you have access to macros. So macros can literally do anything for you. And basically, you don't even need to know VBA anymore. You can just have Copilot for Microsoft 365 to write a macro code for you. Again, with Copilot for Microsoft 365 in Excel, it's more so a problem of imagination, right? So it's more so a problem of the mechanics to how to actually get there. And now, since you know how to use Copilot for Microsoft 365 to create a macro code for you, it really opens up a whole new list of things for you. I hope you like this video. Why don't you go ahead and try it for yourself? We'll meet you in next video to see another example of how to use macros, a little complex one. Till then, bye for now.